Hey everyone. There's lots of misconceptions on the consumer and the journalism level on exactly what an e-reader is. A lot of people think that this is exactly the same as this, that a tablet is the same as an ebook reader like the Kindle Voyage, and just because a tablet can read books does not make it an e-reader. For Good E-Reader, my name is Michael.
My name is Peter.
And today we're going to analyze what an e-reader actually is. Now, part of the things that make an e-reader is e-ink.
Yes.
And e-ink has been making readers for, seems like almost like a decade now.
Yeah, it's close.
And they have a screen that does not have any illumination from behind the screen. And it only draws power if something on the screen actually changes.
Correct.
So right now it's not drawing power, but if we hit a home button and it refreshes,
Exactly.
it draws power.
LCD is always on. It's always flickering. It's always refreshing, whether you notice it or not. Things are changing. The screen is actually flickering, but your eyes don't catch it. So that's
it does
why,
it at specific hertz.
Exactly. That's why people always say, "Oh man, my eyes always get so strained on when I read a tablet versus reading on a piece of paper, because this is refreshing 60 to 100 times a second, but you just don't notice it." There's tiny little pixels that have different colors. That's also a major difference we should mention while we're talking about color, is that e-ink is very difficult to add color to. When you do, it becomes very low quality. LCD, no problem with color. You can have millions of colors.
Yeah, so part of the reason why e-readers are so accepting and so embraced by readers worldwide is the fact that the long battery life.
Absolutely.
Because this does not draw power when it's just sitting here like this, you can actually have it go about 2 months.
Absolutely.
Constant use on a tablet, it's not the case.
No, you can get probably 12 hours if you're playing games, watching movies. Of course, if you leave this on standby without Wi-Fi, it'll last a week before it dies, but that's without you using it at all.
Yeah, so this is pretty well clearing up all your misconceptions. This is the Amazon Kindle Voyage, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 Nook. It's basically a Samsung Galaxy Tab branded with Nook.
Two very new items. These are both very recent.
Yeah, so this is pretty well the latest and greatest from both of these companies.
Right.
So one of the things that a tablet has over the advantage of an e-reader is audio.
Yeah.
And audio has been a lost art with e-readers since the Kindle Touch almost 3 years ago now.
Exactly. Kindle has very good audio books. They have text-to-speech functions. They have all those things, but their e-readers after the Kindle Touch haven't had any audio capabilities, nor speaker, nor headphone jack, nothing. To get any sort of Amazon services with audio, you need the tablet line. Whereas a tablet like this, it has little, when you type, it has key press tones, lock tones. You can play music. You can do text-to-speech. You can have audiobooks. It's limitless.
Yeah, so pretty well a multi-purpose tablet does a lot more than just reading.
Exactly.
Whereas an e-reader such as the Kindle Voyage, it's centered around reading. It doesn't
books.
have notifications.
No.
You're not getting Facebook pop-ups.
No.
When you get you're not getting audio cues. It's pretty well a tool to immerse you in reading great books. Whereas with this, it's non-stop distractions from everything. So this is what the reading experience looks like. As you can see, even with the camera centered on it, this white background makes the text a little bit jarring.
It is. It's very bright. This will actually affect your eyes a little bit more than this. This right now is no different than looking at a piece of paper. It's not refreshing unless you do something. You see everything kind of wipe away. That's when the device wipes everything and reproduces an image.
Yeah, so this is basically called e-paper. Now, e-readers like the Kindle actually have Illumination Technology, but it's actually done a little bit differently. They call it basically front lit display, and when the light is emitting, it's not coming from behind the screen
Yeah.
like an LCD tablet. There's small LED lights at the bottom that project light upwards across the screen and not inwards into your eyes.
Absolutely.
So-
Whereas LCD is backlit, so it's even if you turn this all the way down, it's still going to be shining light out towards your eyes.
Right, so Peter mentioned that LCD light flickers at different hertz
Right.
depending on what type of tablet and
Exactly.
different type of screen that you have.
Yeah.
The front lit technology on this is just LED
It's
lights
just
shining
LEDs.
upwards,
Yeah,
so
they're
there's,
just
it
on.
doesn't flicker.
Nope.
And when we talk about flickering and hertz, that may not make a whole lot of sense to people, but how many movies have you seen or newscasts when they're filming computers?
Yeah.
And then you see the computers like
Yes.
flicker. And it's not because they're using old computers, it's because that is in essence is what is television, what a
Exactly.
computer screen is doing. It's actually flickering so fast that your eyes can't perceive it. But when
Exactly.
you put a camera and you're interviewing someone and there's computer monitors behind them, you notice they're flicking. And that's basically what this is doing to your eyes. And that's why any serious reader, we always recommend to use a dedicated e-reader
Absolutely.
that has an e-paper, e-ink display, because it's a visceral experience.
And people are always saying, well, you know, is a tablet any different than my TV screen, my computer screen, my cell phone? Well, the answer is no, because all of these are using LCD LED, whether you use your phone, every time you watch your TV, every time you're in front of your computer or laptop, they're all the same screen type of technology. Your iPhone, your Android phone, your Windows phone. But if you use an e-reader, it's unlike anything you've used before. If you haven't used one, it's kind of like those black and white calculators with those when you type the buttons, they slowly kind of produce up like that. It's exactly what this is, except to a next level higher technology.
Yeah, so before you say, you know, if you're a journalist, if you're a consumer and you're saying that I just bought an ebook reader,
Right.
you're often talking about e-ink,
Correct.
e-paper, things like the Kindle, the Kobo, the Nook, they're e-readers. An e-reader is not a tablet.
No.
And there has been many times where I'm reading the BBC, the Guardian, the New York Times, many major newspapers, and they don't know the difference between what an e-reader and tablet is. They think that just because they can both read books, they're both called ebook readers, and that is not the case. Hopefully we've shed some light on this most controversial topic,
Yes.
and you have a firm understanding now on what is an e-reader and what is a tablet. For Good E-Reader, my name is Michael.
My name is Peter.
Take care.